become satisfied. A dream unfulfilled in your Christian experience will frustrate you. You have to put your hands to something and build something. Okay? So those are the three elements. And what we're going to do this evening is we're going to build again. I was sharing with you guys that last year, isn't that a great way to say that? It was just last month, but it's last year. What I did is I told you I'm going to, as we're doing it this year, 1 month we're going to focus on your identity, because if I spend all the time talking about your identity, that's where I lose pretty much everybody. So 1 month I'm going to do identity, the next month I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about basic things on your destiny. Because it's been, you guys realize it's been over a year since I've even covered that with you. And so we have people coming all the time, they're going, I don't even know what he's talking about. Okay, so we're on this evening. So with me, real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to look tonight specifically on the idea of God giving you a vision. All right, so real quick. Do you guys, does any of you guys study vision outside of coming to this class? The idea of vision and destiny. Did any of you guys ever do any reading on it yourself at all? A little bit here or there? You guys would almost find it amazing that in Bible colleges and seminaries, they never train you on how to be, figure out what your vision or your destiny is. They train you how to write sermons and run services. So a lot of people think ministers come out of seminary and Bible college and they know what they're doing. And they're supposed to be full of vision, and they're supposed to help you be full of vision. And what happens is you have a whole bunch of people meeting in a room, not knowing what God's called them to do, and they're very all over the place. Okay? I think because this is so important, what God is trying to do is, if you don't get this in Bible college or seminary, you're going to run into someone down the road that's going to point at you and say, it's time for you to figure out what you're doing on the planet. Okay? And that's what we're here this evening to do. Why did I start doing this, and why did I start teaching this? Just so you guys know. I went through Bible college, and the first thing I kept asking myself was, well, where am I supposed to be working? And it's great to be able to do a sermon, but where am I supposed to be doing it? Who am I supposed to be doing it with? And what impact is God looking for? And so those were the questions that kept, the 4 years I went to Bible college, those were the questions that kept bothering me. And it was actually one of my professors that finally said to all of us, I thought it was kind of mean, but funny also, he said, if you guys don't figure out what you're doing on this planet, you're squatters. Isn't that nice? He said that to a bunch of guys that were in training ministry. He says, you're doing someone else's work, you go in, someone else does the work, and then you take over, you're a squatter. He goes, don't sit in here and be squatters. Go build your own thing and figure out what God has called you to do. Now that is kind of mean, isn't it? So I didn't say that. I'm just sharing with you. Don't be mad at me, CJ. Okay. All right. So what is it? So we have to give clear, break down simple concepts of what a vision is. All right. 3 elements of you having a vision. Okay. Now I am not talking to you about a business plan. We're not trying to start a business. You might do a business, but we're not talking about that. The uniqueness of a Christian vision is different. We're not talking about what I'm going to do. We're going to talk about the values that God has put inside of me to do the thing I'm going to do. Okay? So when we say a vision, the first thing that you and I have to awaken back in our Christian experience, and I literally believe that if this is not going on inside you right now, you have to have an encounter with the Lord Jesus Christ where He restores this to you. Okay? What am I talking about? You have to begin to start dreaming again. Intentionally looking towards the future with hope and expectation. Now, my son Joshua and I talk about this kind of stuff all the time. And what happens is we get each other so wound up that we can't go to sleep at night. And so then we're trying to always make up on sleep during the holidays. He and I were talking about developing stuff for what we were doing in Plum Lane, and he ended up staying up 2 nights in a row because he was so excited about what God was going to do with him. Now, do you guys live like that? Now, you're looking at me like, well, I don't know. See, because think about this with me. the arena of expectation and hope should be so burning inside of you that it should be the thing that just keeps you awake at night, dreaming that, I get to go live tomorrow because I get to go do the thing that God has put a dream in my heart, and I get to influence people, and I get to see impact. Now, doesn't that sound a little more exciting than, oh no, someone else got shot, the end of the world's coming, when's the rapture going to happen?